the level of discussion that has been circulating regarding what is going on right now in Israel and with Hamas and with the Palestinians and with the whole issue of settlements and apartheid and open air, what have you, has hit the level of critical mass. And my friend, I don't know how to tell you this. I don't know how to put this into words, but it's getting worse. Let me tell you something. I'm your friend, okay? All right. What would you like to do? Would you like to talk about how bad Hamas is? Go ahead. Is there any doubt in your mind that these are bloodthirsty lunatics? I don't think there's any doubt about that. Do you have any doubt? I mean, because if you do, let me know. Be my guest. But I don't think something tells me I don't think that's the issue. Would you like to talk about the history of the Middle East, the history of Israel, whether it's Philistine or Palestine and Judea? I mean, do you want to do that? We can talk about that if you like. You want to talk about Arafat? You want to talk about never missing the opportunity to miss an opportunity? You want to talk about years of? I mean, you just tell me, because it's irrelevant. Imagine you're in a war, or you're studying a war. You're studying Nazi Germany. And you're with Dwight Eisenhower. You're the Supreme Allied Commander, and somebody keep wanting to talk about the history, why they do this, what they think. Treaty of Versailles. Let me give you some absolutes and write this on the wall. Number one, there will never be peace in the Middle East. What you're going to be hearing is cessation, stops, interruptions in the horrors. That's it. You hear what I'm saying? I am telling you, there will never, ever, ever. I'll go a step further. You could remove Israel from the calculus of this completely, and there would still be problems. I think there's something in the water. I say that half mockingly, but I think there's something. This has bred. This inspires calamity and catastrophic commotion, the likes of which you've never seen. That's number one. Number two, this transcends every form of war that we've ever seen. Everything before, any form of geographic problem, every form of, I don't know if the word is, whether it's territorial or whatever, this beats it hands down. Do you hear what I'm saying? It beats it hands down. My friends, I'm telling you this. There's nothing like this. You can talk about Vietnam. You can talk about the troubles in Northern Ireland. Anything, nothing compares to this, because it is about religion and hate and almost a genetic predisposition for despising the likes of which I never thought it was even remotely possible, but it's true. Okay. We're looking at something that has no equal. It has no corollary. Bibi Netanyahu was between a rock and a hard place, between the Scylla and Charybdis. He has to destroy Hamas. For him, for his future, for his people, and it can't be done. Hamas is not a person. You don't kill Hamas. It's an ideology. It's terrorism. You don't stop her. You don't do this. You don't stop. You can't stop terrorism. It doesn't work like that. The way this is going to be done is only if the Arab leaders and critical leaders of the world, not Biden, not the United States, but the people who really run the world, get together and once and for all understand and recognize the fact that only they can fix this. And they can fix this, and they are the only ones who are able to even discuss this. And what they can do, and this is critical to know, what they and only they can do is to do everything in their power to say, we're going to either broker some type of an agreement, settlement, a sit-down, what have you. Watch Erdogan. So interesting. He's got to play both sides. Mr. NATO, did you hear what he said? You must hear what Erdogan said about Hamas not being a terrorist organization, but being in essence mujahideen. Now you can't write this stuff. You can't write this stuff. You can't put it into perspective. You can't think about this. We're talking about these people as though they are, and I think it's pretty well known. We're talking about them as though it's there's any debate. And to the rest of the world, they're saying, well, maybe it's true. Maybe, yeah, they're bad. But what warranted this? What called them? What pulled them? My God. Do you hear what's happening? What pulled them? What made them? What? What do you even say? What? It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. And what I'm saying right now to you, my dear friends, is simply this. And I'm saying this to the point now where I'm getting to, I think I'm sounding like a broken record. Stop talking about whether Hamas is a bad guy. Stop talking about the history. Look at what the rest of the world is saying. Not what we're saying. Not what Fox News is saying. Not what one particular host who refers to a kibbutz as kibbutz. The demented idiocy of these people cannot be overestimated. But look at what we're talking about. Okay? Look at what we're talking about. We're talking about something that will only end when MBS and Jordan and Syria and Xi Jinping and Putin come together and they say, we're running the show now, not you. Because our goal, our idea is not necessarily just to provide war methods and instruments of death and bombs. No, ours is a different story. Ours is a different story. We're there to do other things as well. So, in the meantime, my dear friends, it goes to show you very simply this, and I mean this with all due respect and with all I have to say. Please recognize the fact that if you even deign to suggest how this is happening, please understand that the way we're handling this is a waste of time. If you listen, and I do listen to them, if you listen all day long to people who are pro-Israel, pro-IDF, who say what we are doing is warranted, that's great, terrific. You listen to that. If you listen to the other side, if you listen to Al Jazeera and others as well, not just there, but just people who repeat, well, this is obvious, this is Israel's call. They're responsible, not us. Okay, fine. I get it. But what we need to do and what we need to understand and what we need to discuss more than anything else is that between that, the issue is not whether we understand why people are fighting, but who's going to end this and what will it take? That's all I'm interested in. What will it take? And it's not Joe Biden and it's not the United States. What it will take is a negotiated settlement from people with names you might have a hard time pronouncing. In countries you would have thought never would be running the world. The world has changed. Klaus Schwab is right. This is a great reset, my friend. Get used to it and comment as you see fit.